Hello, this is Almighty Melon, and welcome to my attempt to win with Octopider. Octopider is a Death Splinter card, and it must be a rare, not a common. Here's my copy of it, level 4. I wish I had a better copy of it because it could get blind, but it does have Demoralize, 3 attack, 8 life. Let's go. My last video was very short because I won in one battle. This one could be a bit longer, and you might even see some battles in between that aren't Death Splinter. I don't have a death quest or anything like that to guarantee that I actually get death. When it comes to my death summoner, I like to call him Oyster, but I'm pretty sure his name's Ouster. He reflects magic. He's my only level 8. So I have to play him. If I run into a rule set like Lost Magic, then he's pretty much just silenced. All the black summoners are that way a bit though. They all subtract from the opposition, and if your opposition doesn't have any ranged or any melee, well, that's just the way it is. So I have Equalizer rule set. All monsters have the same health, and I have Trample, 24 mana. I do have death. Let's go. Let's go, Oyster. Now this Trample ability, kind of the best card to use with that might be my level 6 Undead Rex, but it's actually kind of bad sometimes to try to build around that because it's not the best tank. What I do need to make sure that I do is I include the Octopider. That leaves me 13 mana. I'm actually tempted to throw in Lord Arianthus here as the tank, and then go a variety of slightly annoying black ranged creatures like the Haunted Spider, the Twisted Jester. That leaves me 1. I can go to my 1 section. Don't forget the chicken. Chicken in 1 and Trample is not necessarily smart because it can trample straight into your second guy. I think I want everything to have more life and a little bit more buffer there before I get into my ranged creatures. Let's have a go with that. Important when you're an Equalizer rule set to make sure you have 6 bodies. Sometimes you'll lose if you just play 5 creatures because you're short a huge amount of life. Uh-oh, Yodin Zaku. That's not a good start. I think I can pretty much just skip to the end here. Look at these max creatures, 10, 10, 10, 8. Max, max, nearly max, max. I'm dead. Nice try, not even worth it. Look at his deck there, 113. He's significantly above me in rating, and I only lost 3 points for that. Well, that wasn't a good start. The lineup that I put in could maybe have beaten some lineups, but not that. I had no magic, so my summoner was useless. So, ranged can be in front and armoured up. Well, armoured up. Battering ram's good. Shatter. Make sure you have the Octopider. I might go for my Chain Golem. And then ranged creatures. I like the Haunted Spider a lot, and I like the Twisted Jester a lot. And I have 6 left. Do I take the Jelly Cube, or do I go for Affliction, or some magic damage and a slow? I honestly think I want the Jelly Cube. because I've got attackers already. Bunch of them. And I don't want my ranged attackers to end in the front too quickly, even though they can attack. Let's go with that. What you're always hoping for with the summoner is that you run into a magic lineup. So blue magic burst here doesn't do very well, hopefully. He's melee. Yeah, I don't like the look of this, but we'll see how we go. His dragon jumper's going to beat me out. Let's see. Let's watch this one. And there goes the dragon jumper and the buzzard. Screeching vulture. Those are my backlines. It's far from ideal. Yeah, we can pretty much skip to the results there. Next, please. Sorry about the small break there. Okay, no death summoner, so we just have to play some stuff here for a laugh, basically. Oh, maybe it's a bad idea. No sneak or snipe means that maybe I want to go into green. Over this guy. This thing. Just do that. No ooze. Whatever. I'd never actually play that team probably, but I just want to skip past this. I've actually dropped down here into gold. That could be good to try to find my win, because my Octopider's not maxed and I don't really play a lot of death. I probably lose here, barring some kind of ridiculousness. Okay, let's have another go. If I'd won, I probably would have had to watch that. Alright, come on, Death Splinter. There's death. I'm odd ones out and no healing. Odd ones out. I really don't have good death creatures. Let's go for the Rex. Some kind of speed tricks. Poison, extra damage. Try to buff up the Rex a bit. What have I got left here? 8 mana for 2 slots is a 5 and a 3. Actually, Arianthus in 2 is far from terrible. And another 3. We can take the... I want maggots in a higher level really badly. But we'll go for just a Grenadier, I guess. And we'll go Arianthus, Ooze, Pixie, Grenadier, Spider. Oh, I'm actually short of mana there. It's odd ones out, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, go. Alright. I have a slim chance here, but not a great one. That's not a good start. I need to miss this. No, this is over. Well, that wasn't spectacular. Nor was it a very good example of great Splinterlands play. Oh, and I didn't even have the Octopider. I couldn't, right? Octopider being an 8. Cost? Haha, good joke there, Splinterlands team. Octopider costing 8. So maybe I need to think this through a bit more. And there it is again, odd ones out. No Octopider, so I can play funny stuff. Odd ones out. Let's go for a blue lineup and we'll go Arianthus into Captain's Ghost into this is not ideal. I've got a 3 and a 1. Actually might go for the Toad. Yeah. And Albatross. This. I'm nerfed here, I don't like it. Level 6, 6, 6, they've got 8 in the Ghost. Yeah. That's all. Maybe it's good. I've only got 6 Albatross, 6 Toad and 3 for the Lord. What have we got, person? Vigilator. He's so angry. It's not a good start for the Vigilator though, because he's about to get Captain's Ghost. That guy dies. Win! Pity I didn't have Octopider out. It would have been the end of the video. Okay, let's go again. Death Splinter. Octopider. Death. Little League. It's not this game. Blue's actually my best Little League. Sometimes with Daria, I guess. Something like this. Tortoisian, Kelp Initiate, Feasting Seaweed, and Tower Griffin, Albatross, and then some other kind of angry thing. Actually the Pixie's not bad. Just this. Something like that. Actually does really well often. Even though there's a 3 and a 1 and a 2 instead of all 4s. Magic damage ends this, but ranged or melee have a little bit of trouble because of the Tortoisian repairing himself and having a shield. Oh, let's hope that the Pixie just one taps his armor guy. No, it's not a 1 tap and 2 taps him. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, there goes my heal. Really not ideal. Far, far from ideal. Magic damage I was talking about. I'm not out of this yet though. Not out of it yet, not out of the woods by any means, but I'm not out of the game either. Having scavenging, feasting seaweed is often enough. think I've got it. I got it. Still in gold. Yeah, gold 1. Hoping for Death Splinter. Not yet another odd ones out. Or Little League, which stopped me from playing the card. Alright, there it is. Death Splinter. 16 mana is not great because half my mana is going to be the Octopider. But here we go. Got 5 left. Tempting to just go straight into a Lord there. It's one of the best value 5s you've got, and then don't forget the chicken. This is an odd team. It has a slim chance of winning, especially with ranged always hits and a bit of extra Divine Shield. Divine Shield rule set, you often want to fill up the squad because you get 6 Divine Shields, but what can you do? I've got to play the Octopider. This person's thinking about their team for a long time. I should fill in the space by talking about something interesting, like what would be a better team there. For 8 mana, when you've got 4 slots, you're better off having 2 3s and a 2 than an 8 most of the time. The little haunted spider, and then if I had a good backline sneaker, there are a couple of good ones of those at 3 mana. A couple of 1s even. Here we go, they made up their mind. Maybe their magic attack. They just reflect. Hopefully that guy just reflects onto himself. I think the Sacred Unicorn beats the Arianthus though. Look at that Demoralize helping me out. Yeah, so he's going to reflect some of his damage onto himself, and then he's a bit short on... I'm short because of the armor. And I die. Yep, classic Armor Smith is the Armor Summoner. Real simple trick, quite hard to beat. That's not ideal. So how am I going to win with black? Chain Golem's a good start. Getting high mana is a good start. These low mana matches are ridiculous for trying to play an 8. 15 mana again, no heals. I can't play the Octopider, so maybe I just try to get a win. And the way I go about that is probably my Lord into Ice Pixie into Medusa. Albatross, chicken. It's probably the best I can put up there. Oh, no heals. The Albatross is a waste. Should have had the ooze. I would have benefited more from the slow. That's what you get when you're in a hurry and you're not paying attention. I've still got a protection from sneak on the back, but if I'm going to play the Albatross, usually in this scenario I would have pushed it a bit further up the lineup. There you go though, he's got sneak, so the Albatross actually does work there. Let's see how we go on this one. He's Exploding Dwarf. That can be so brutal, but not this one. I think I might have this one, actually. Even though he just took that out, I think I've still got this. It's a nice little team. They're on Elric's hard to beat. He's so good. Okay, high mana death. Bring it on. $44 death. No ranged. No Octopider. Reverse speed. I think I'm green here. Mylor. Kron. And then so many of the good green buffing things are speed related. Sandworm's slow. Chain Golem's slow. And then this is slow. And I'm going to pull that and throw him. That's slow. Chain Golem. Failed Summoner. Jelly Cube. Sandworm. Sorcerer Kron. Go. I'm just going to skip this battle. Sometimes I'd be curious to watch it to see how this lineup works. But we'll just skip to an outcome. Cross our fingers this person's quick to submit. Which they are relatively not. This guy is called a Sporcerer, and for the longest time I never noticed the P. I just thought he was Sorcerer. But he's a mushroom, and he's a Sporcerer. I guess my eyesight's going. Better level of that'd be nice too. Better level of Failed Summoner would be nice. Love that card. Mylor, so expensive. Getting it to level 5 was painful enough. What is this? Broken bot or new person or AFK person or just generally slow person, almost worth just surrendering and going. I know some people do. There we go, they woke up. Chancius. Chancius is so underrated and I may lose this. Oh, look at the nice skin on that. Different skins. Good looking skins. Still skipping. Yeah, Chancius, so broken. Okay, give me 8 mana and give me death. Haha, joke there. Do you get it? Normally it would be give me 8 mana or give me death. I'm hilarious. This is server lag. Wait, here. Which is both annoying, but also good because it means Hive blockchain and or Splinterlands are quite busy. I don't think it's the fact that there's no opponent around. I think it's the fact that there's too many games trying to match up. I might be wrong about that. Usually there are plentiful numbers of bots at the very least to play with. Seeking enemy. This video is significantly longer than my last one. No Death Splinter. Slow to fast is so bad. I'd love to play my kitty, but it's so bad news. So I think it's Elric and flying things. This guy flies. That's just good in the rule set. He's just good. Ice Pixie flies. That doesn't have triage because it's nerfed. 2 could be a 1 and a 1, I think. It flies, and put the ooze at the front. Sacrificial ooze into cube, into Ice Pixie, no, into Ruler of the Seas, because they don't fly. They all fly. The Albatross might heal the genie there while the Pixie shoots over the top. Okay, let's go with that. I'll skip this one. Oh, I put an ooze in a reverse speed rule set. It's my only 1-drop body and it's going to die pretty fast, so it's all good. I think I'll lose that. But we'll see. Oh, I win. Tempted to go back and see how. 8 mana death. Bring it on. Amazing how hard it's been to actually get games where you can play the Octopider. Little League, odd ones out, or no death. Over and over and over again. But I've got to ramble on. Show some lineups. The sort of things that I play. And make a longer video for a change. Be nice if we found these games a little faster. There we go. Oh look. Even Stevens, max mana death. It's like it was meant to be. Okay, well we might go Dark Con, Chain Golem, Prismatic Energy, Octopider. And then I think that my 6s are actually better than my 8s there, because we want to probably throw in... Do I even want the Jelly Cube? Maybe not. I want some Affliction. And then do I go for 3 attack snipe or 2 magic slow? Let's put in some more magic and slow. And let's go in that order. Oh, I have high hopes that this is the one. This could be the one. Let's hope he's some kind of red magic team. Low life. Oh, he does have some magic. He's got heal too, so my affliction's good if I trigger it. Go little team. Go little team, go. It's one of his tanks out the way. There doesn't really help. All that miss is costly miss, because it cost me that hit, that stunt. Yeah, that was a really costly miss. It's not over though. Not over by any means. If I'd taken ranged here, I actually think I would have been better off. But now I win, because he's got no attack. And that's so good. I finally got there. A win with the Octopider. So I think the moral of the story is, It's really quite good in high mana scenarios. It's demoralize help there, but there are lots of rule sets where you simply can't use it. That's a little bit frustrating. Alright, that's the end of that video. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll make another one soon. Take care now. Bye.